Pillow just got up. You hear me? Can y'all tell I'm tired? I ain't fixing my eyelashes or nothing. Ooh, I just want to tell everybody thank you. Yesterday, y'all, was a very emotional day. Y'all know y'all did that to me, right? Y'all see my eyes are swollen from crying and stuff. Y'all did that. Y'all know that? Good morning. Y'all be taking me through a whole bunch of emotions sometimes when I come over here. Y'all know, I just had to come on and tell y'all thank you, though, for everybody that prayed for my little cousin. Because it did something to me. You hear me? Thank you. It did. Like I said, not to start the day off crazy, but I've been in some crazy situations, and to think about a little baby being in that, it sent me for a loop. And I had to just keep fighting back tears, because boy, I'm so happy she was under the bed, because missing kids is not a funny thing. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. You know? So, y'all was wondering why I was so emotional, because a nigga been kidnapped before. That's scary. And I was a kid. I wasn't that little, but I was too young. I was, what, 13, 14? That's still a kid. You hear me? So my mind immediately went to God. Please don't let nobody be and took her off the ground, or, took her. Whew, Jesus. I was like, God, she was under the bed too, little damn kids. But baby, my mind went a lot of places, and that's why I had to go in that bathroom and pray, because Jesus, I barely left with my mind at 14, so I don't even, yeah, yes, baby. That sent me to a place I do not like going. So there's that. I do want to thank everybody that came in and shared their stories yesterday. I think that the last couple months of our classes have been very deep. I feel like we are getting down. I was kidnapped at 2 years old. My mama got me back when the hospital called her. I was dying. Listen, it's a real thing in real life. Hey, sugar. So if y'all ever want to know what look like when I wake up, I ain't wash my face, or, well, I brush my teeth, but I didn't wash my face because I wash my face when I'm in the tub. But yeah, this is how I look without the eyebrow. I got some eyebrow stuff, greasy, and whatever else. So I look the same. I'm just telling y'all. I ain't even been up 30 minutes. Not even. So understand. Maybe 40. I don't even think 40. Because I got up at like 8 something. Good morning. I figured I'd talk to y'all. I just want to tell y'all, we've been having some emotional classes over here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Y'all think so? These classes we've been having for about the past 2 months been deep as HELL. It happens too often, and always heartbreaking to hear my house. Yeah, it's a real crazy thing. It's real crazy. I was just thinking if you were online, and here you are. Yeah, I'm not normally up this early. You said they've been good. Your cup was delivered. Did you get it? No, ma'am. Cause Saturday was the day I couldn't find the things. I'm a run around. I got some running around to do today. Thank you so much. The no, and that's funny because I got these two in here because my other one I haven't washed. I didn't do after last night's class. I went to sleep, so I'm about to do my dishes here in a minute. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go get it today. I'm gonna put me a decal on it, the pink one, cause it matched my room. I'm gonna put CERCA on it. You know. Can I ask y'all a question? And I've asked this question before. You said last night was really good. I, I stay emotional besides the menopause. I get it, but I'm just saying, our classes have been very deep lately. The things that we have been talking about, the things that people have been expressing, a lot of people learned a lot about something that you didn't know about a classmate yesterday if you were in those classes were powerful. You said I was watching a rewatch and woo. I gotta finish it. Listen, y'all. And so imagine how I feel sometimes when I get off of here. Really intense classes. They have been very informative and releasing. Yes. Like, how many of you all knew that people in our family had chronic illnesses, that were dealing with addiction? Y'all, I mean, we get one or two here that'll say something, but look at how many people were expressing the lives that they live every day. You said the dreams class, baby, it took me out. Listen, listen. Oh, in the spirits, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's a real thing. Right, right. How many people had lost a child? All sorts of things. That's what I'm saying. Like, to know, oh, Grace, it was good. Yeah, I think she meant spirits. It's not easy out here, but God, that part, I fell asleep last night. Got to rewatch on class. It's okay. We was up late last night. Listen, it's a real thing. But now do y'all understand why I said I wanted this to be a safe space? Do you guys understand now why I said I needed this place to be safe for everybody? Unless you want to act the fool and then we casting you out. But other than that, you can even be offensive to me and come back as a you can come back as, because you come in talking crazy as user 24630, change your name and come back as family. I see everybody on TikTok family too now. uh, the things that God allowed us to do have just, y'all see it. I know y'all see other creators too. Y'all see it, and I know we say family, everybody over here, but now everybody is family on TikTok. Y'all seen it in 2 years. People went from followers and supporters to family. Laugh out loud. They will create another account so fast. Just listen. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all see that everybody family on TikTok? Not because we can use family. But y'all know 2.5 years ago, it was supporters and followers. Now everybody family. Look at it. Everybody family. Hey, family. Hey, I'm glowing. Girl, because I ain't washed my face. I just got up. I only been up 30 minutes. That's all. Now, look. It's all. I'm glistening because I ain't washed my face yet. Yep. Yeah, I'm an oily person on my face, but then I be dry. My T-zone is stupid dry. Uh, uh, Good morning. My daughter got a message from a fake CERCA. She was living. It's so annoying. I think that's why a lot of people left when they saw I was giving. I don't give no dang readings. Good morning. I do not give no readings, honey. Not that kind. I don't give that kind of readings, but I read tell your rights, but it ain't no cards involved. Yeah, y'all report those pages, please. Anytime somebody is asking you for a reading, I don't ask y'all to do a lot, but can y'all please report them? Because I get tired. I done blocked as many as I can. But that's why I say it's a lot of people that watch me, whether y'all believe it or not. I don't care if they sneak to the YouTube. I don't know how they be getting it. But it's a lot of creators. It's people I done blocked. And then I seen them just the other day come back in here like, why is you back in my class? I know you blocked, so you came in on your backup page. I don't mess with you. When CERCA isn't on, I be looking for her in the city. Not in the daylight with a flashlight. So let me ask y'all a question. If you were in either of the classes yesterday, what did you learn? TikTok be unblocking people. I block people and some girl, and they be making me follow people that I would never. They won't let me follow y'all, but they make me follow accounts that I know I would never ever follow. I don't follow a good 30 people every day. Like I don't follow you. TikTok quick. Listen, I get tired of that. I do. Can't report them because it doesn't allow us. You are, unless you are a person that I am a celebrity. I am. What do you mean? I am a celebrity. I am. No, I'm just playing. I do not care about being no damn celebrity. No, I'm joking. That is a joke. Y'all know I do not know. I'm listen, I am so far from a celebrity and don't want to be one. That ain't because celebrities be having to be fake. They gonna kick me out. I done been around before in my old life. Celebrities and football players, they be miserable as hell. They do not be happy. They be pretending. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I'm not saying all of them, but the ones that I used to meet back in the day, baby, they was not happy. They stayed drunk all the time, high all the time, talking. They still got the same issues we all got. They just got a little bit more money, and if they don't have nobody managing, baby, they'll blow through all of that, trying to take care of their homeboys and make it look like they happy. They do not be happy. They don't. And this I know for sure. They do not be happy. This is why I play counselor to a lot of them. They do not be happy. I ain't gonna say all of them, but all you gotta do is look at how they conduct themselves. You know they don't be happy. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, everybody. Twine, everybody I miss. I learned we need to know the enemy to fight them in spiritual war, yeah? Excuse me. And that's why I did not let none of this mess go to my head when I could have did all of the podcast and all of that stuff. No, it's only one lady. I told her I'm gonna do her podcast, The Grave Woman, and I still want to do it. But see, okay, let me say this too. I learned you have to wake up. Hold on. You said what? I learned you have to wake up to these evil spirits possessing our children. Man, money will never bring you happiness, just more bills and problems and more fake people around you. The more money you get, the more fake people are around you. It's a real thing. I do not care about people. I've been around. They either real nasty in their attitude and how they think about people, like people was their slaves, or they try to use you like you a possession and can be bought. No, I don't want no parts of it. Because I'm not nobody's flunky. You're not going to run me like I'm no slave. You hear me? And I'm not, your money I'm telling you, I used to tell people, what do your money have to do with me? You having money, I'm supposed to give you my body because you got money? Tell me how that makes sense. Because you got a nice car, you got rims, you a handsome dude. Like, make it make sense. That don't have nothing to do with my bills. Nothing. It don't have anything to do with my bills, baby. You having money in your pocket don't have nothing to do with me having none. Because then if you get mad, then what happens to I'm not changing my life for no. Now, if you want to give me some money, I'm going to take it. But I'm not about to change my life or do. And then they used to be like, yeah, you feisty, you mean, whatever. You can put whatever name you want on it. It don't matter to me. My father-in-law thought we were going to dance to his tune because he got a little money. No, I'm trying to. So you already know what I'm talking about. I will spit on this money. And have and walked off and needed it, nigga, and still spit on it. You got me messed up. What is you talking to? What I'm gonna need you to not do is that. I'll be broke first, and that's probably a bad trait I have. That's probably a very, very bad trait that I have. But, and I gotta be honest with you, I grew up with a mother that she had a lot of, she wasn't rich, but she had a lot more money than most of the people in our family and around us. You heard me? So she used her money as a means of control. I'll make this money, confetti, stop playing. Listen, that part. listen, listen. And so when I told y'all, I told my mama, I said, girl, you prepared me for them big boys. You heard me? Ah, shoot, you prepared me for them. You sure did. She said, what you mean? I said, baby, listen. People that get problems with control are easily controlled. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to say it again. People that have control issues are easily controlled. Easily controlled, honey. Ooh-wee. And it will mess up their whole mind. Because they'll think they controlling you and don't even know you the whole puppet master. See, you got to pay attention. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People don't study people. That's all. People that have control issues are easily controlled. I'm telling you. If you pay attention, you can throw their mood. You can mess their whole whatever up. Little bitty stuff. They are because they think everything is based on wants. Yeah. Yeah, or even we'll go into that another day. That's studying this. So with that, okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean. So most men that feel like and I'm not talking about in a marriage. No, thank you. I don't let people in my life. Most men that, or women even, because I'm gonna say people. I'm not gonna say men or women. Okay. So if a woman is the controlling one, or even the man, either or, it doesn't really matter. People, okay? Say for instance, they feel like their finances, like because they're the one that makes the most money, or because they have, they're the reason that everything they feel in their mind. See, this would be the crazy part. They feel that their finances is what makes the house go. But what I learned with that is a lot of those people are completely out of touch with what is really going on in the house. And it could be mom or dad, but they be completely, they don't know what really is going on with their kids. And what I mean by that is they don't care to hear anybody else's opinion. All they want is what like if it don't look the way that they want it to look, that they will create situations to make it look that way. Oh, I'm a good father. I'll go to work every day. Stop. What do you do after that? Talk to the kids. Who got an A this week? Who got a B this week? Who got bullied at school this week? Who got a teacher called home from school this week? How many lunches you make? Was the last time you took the kids and just sat outside with them and had a conversation? You know what's going on with baseball? How many bags you ran? Right. Right. Now, hold on. There's controlling mothers that work and do all of that. Woo, I go to work every day, but you won't spend 5 minutes with our son. Exactly. Now, you got the mamas who are worried about making sure that everybody knows that she can do it all, even though she's cracking under pressure. So when her kids don't look a certain way and her house don't look a certain way, all she worried about is who gonna see it. She not worried about if the house is welcoming and warm. It's all about the perception for whatever reason, whether it was her mama didn't, the ex that gonna come over, the family, whatever. And they be out of touch with their kids too and what's really going on in the house. Hey, do you even really know? Now, who do you think that's the trick of? To keep you disconnected and worried more about money and bills and how you're going to do something in 6 months compared to what's right in front of your face, which is your children. You said, oh boy, you all on my mama's street and knocking on the door. Uh-oh. The enemy. The enemy. He's more, Lucifer tells you, be more worried about how it looks than what it really is. Y'all agree? I'm going to say that again. Anything concerned where Lucifer is the head of it, it's more about how it looks than how it really is. With God, it is, I don't care how it looks, it better really be that. Good morning, Pumpkin. Good morning, Joy. You be out in my phone conversations. Wait, because the young people might not know what I'm doing. So the old people, y'all know, look. That's why you about to get in trouble, because you didn't even know I was on the phone, and I'm about to tell Mama and Daddy you was talking about me. Y'all remember, the kids can't do that now. But we can secretly sneak and listen in if your click game was right to everything that was going on in the house. But you had to sneak your finger over that little thing right there and make sure it was all the way down, and then pick it up. Don't move. Don't do nothing. You can't breathe hard or nothing. Them kids will never understand the fun that you said you never fail. You always on it. Listen here. I've been listening to your phone calls every day. I've been listening. I'm just playing. Oh, man. My brother used to tell me he was going to call the police on my 8-year-old self if I didn't stop doing that. Listen, my brothers would come upstairs and punch me in my face and dang near tie me up with the cord. Listen. Oh, shoot. To your phone calls every day. I've been listening. I'm for real. Oh. You said I just had a flashback. Yep, nostalgia. These kids will never understand that. Sucks for them. We only got one phone, girl. Listen. Ooh. My mama kept getting another phone because she always just be moving around and she had stretched them cords out. But when I got to my cousin's house, you said, oh, yes. And don't mess around and have 2 phone lines in there. Taking up both the phone lines. Yes, it was good. That was good times. Yeah. And just think that's something that it'll probably never come back. You might be able to go to a great uncle's house or something, or auntie down in the South somewhere that might still have a landline and have a phone in their office, in a phone in their room that you could potentially pick up and listen out, or listen to other people's conversations a few houses away, and did. And did. Shaw did used to pick up and be hearing other people's conversations. Is there someone else on the line, honey? No, not the party line. Sometimes you could pick up and you could hear your neighbors down the way conversation. Yes, you could. And did. And I was listening to all of it. They don't know you on the line. And would the lines would be crossed. Yep. For real. My mom still has landlines with the same number. Come on. Yes. And would sit right there and listen. And what? That's how we got the tea back in the day. Mom, you know somebody named Miss Ethel? It's her husband named Gerald. Mama. The police on their way over there. He done jumped on her. They said, I heard her yelling. And she said that the lady across the street, Miss Carolyn, she came home and called her and Mr. Gerald in the bed together, Mama. We need to go drive by there, act like we're going to the store. Come on. That's how we got the tea. That's how we got the tea, didn't we, y'all? You know people business. Sure did. And would. Listen. It's a real thing. And would. It was good times, baby. I'm old and I'm happy about it. Dang. And that ain't even a thing no more. That's crazy. We old. We is old. Damn. You say that to some kids that's about 19 or maybe 15, they'll be like, you did what? How? So they had a listening device on your phone? Did they have an app on it? Like, how did they do that? Auntie. I'm not starting with you this morning. Listen. Landlines, encyclopedias, leg warmers, and woods. Listen. I used to listen to my mama door with my toes scooched so she couldn't see my... Ear hustling. I had to get the tea. Oh, God. And this is why I always play loud music in my room. My kids said, Mom, we used to be listening to the vents. This was up until I moved here. My mom tore me out the frame behind those party lines. Listen. They said, we used to turn your music up, but we can hear it through the vents. Especially the one in the kitchen. And I didn't realize that the vent in my closet was right over my refrigerator. So you know who else probably used to be listening to my conversations? My ex-husband. He was always in the closet. Now I know why he was always in the closet when I was downstairs in the kitchen on the phone. Nigga. Listen. Of course he was. I ain't give a damn. I talk loud. Do it seem like I whisper to y'all? Ain't. I'm gonna say it loud enough so I know you hear it. I'm not about to walk around with knots in my stomach for nobody. You know what, Kiva? Kiva said, you don't strike me as a whisperer. Nope. Yeah, because I got this turned all the way down and I'm still loud on it. You remind me of my mom. Got to talk so loud you hear and dare you to say something. Listen, that's my sister. That's why you my niece. Yeah, Tanisha is my sister for sure. It is. And Miss Nicole, that's exactly why you your TT baby, because and would and wait for you to say something. And would no microphone needed. And don't. God made this voice to carry. He knew I was gonna have to speak to a lot of people. Can't have no mousy voice when you're doing that. And I move around too much for a microphone. My husband said he don't know he could find someone louder than me. Talking about he didn't know he could find somebody louder than me. Tell him put his arm out. Tell him I grew up in church. You have to teach your voice to carry. I keep telling y'all that. What was you gonna do when the microphone wasn't working? You had to be able to talk to the people. Sister, yes, you in the back of the church. Go ahead. So you gotta be able to do it. But tell him put his fat meat out. And tell him this is from his big sister right here. A real slow turn and come down like that. That's for me. We were talking about that yesterday. Too funny. Yeah. It's a real thing. Push from your diaphragm in real life. Y'all got to think, I've always spoken from the people. They always use me as the person to speak in class. Projection, exactly. Exactly. I was going to be a speaker. Girl, he probably in this class being silent. Oh, okay, bro, so there you go. That's for you. That is for you. But think about it. The subject, okay, let's just talk about that in real life. The subjects I talk about, if I was mousy, would y'all believe it? If I came on here and I'm like, the demons, they'll take your children, and you have to be very careful about spiritual things that you allow to come into your house. And God delivered me from so many things that, y'all be like, next. Nigga, I'm telling you, God got you, nigga. See? You see the difference? Yeah, this is my job. What I'm gonna do? Listen. Listen. That I wouldn't even. You said no, the confidence in everything you say and the way you say it speaks volumes. No pun intended. You know what? You said I seconded well all the way. Listen. Excuse me. First of all, a lot of the situations that I've gone into, I had to be the voice of reason. Strip club, the job at work. Do you understand? It didn't matter where it been. The streets, the house, it don't right here on the internet. Right? No, thank you. But remember when I told y'all that lady that came to the church when I was 19 or 18? What was I, 18? No, I was 17 because I didn't have my daughter yet. I was either 17 or 18, so I hadn't got pregnant with my daughter yet. And that lady came to our church, I told y'all. And it was the youth PCAF youth convention, part of the council, right? It was youth night, so it's always Saturday, right? So we did all the Bible Bowl and the arts, and we been in church almost all day from early this morning for practicing for the youth choir and all of that old stuff. We did that. Now, mind you, I'm a 17-year-old or 18-year-old mother. I think I was like 18 at this time, but I hadn't got pregnant with my daughter, so it's probably 3 months before I got pregnant with her, probably, because it was the summertime. So anyway, it's like The brothers is on the front. We in the second and third rows because we the youth choir. We had to all wear red, right? So I got this bad red suit on. My mama didn't got. Woo, was clean on her. You hear me? That's the one thing about my mama, baby. She know how to throw it on, and I'm so grateful for it. So we sitting in the front row, and the lady is preaching, and she says, "You." Now, mind you, listen, y'all. And I've told this story before, but I gotta tell it again because it's very important in my spiritual walk. She was doing the story of Job like I've never seen it. She had two, you know, the bowls at church that they cook all the green beans in, the big ones that's like this. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The big, big bowls. Not the little ones, the big ones. Right? Okay. She had two of those sitting on the altar in the front of the church. And this wasn't no big church, but it was over 100 people in here for sure. The Super Bowls. Okay. And so she started talking about Job and all of the things that God had poured into his life. Right? And she's using, you can hear, water was kind of splashing. You know, it wasn't a lot, but it was enough. Okay? Right? But when she was talking about the amount of things that the devil was going to pour into Job's life, the amount of suffering. I mean, it was one of the most amazing teachings that I had saw, or you know, whatever, like, because everybody talked about Job, but the way that she taught it, it had you so emotional. It was so crazy. Well, in the middle of this, I ain't never met this woman a day before in my life. In the middle of this, she stops and says, "You, come here." Baby, I'm sitting in my seat with my son like, ooh. You hear me? Who's she talking to? She came closer and leaned over the thing. She said, "You, come here." So I'm like, I mean, everybody in the church, spirit high, you can feel it. She pulls me to the front, y'all. Oh my God. All these people back there. She pulled me to the front and she said, God said, now mind y'all, I don't know this lady. God said the same boldness you had when you was in the streets, He wants you to have that same boldness for Him. Because you was bold in the streets, but you come in here acting like, I feel the power of God all on my legs right now. I remember this, baby. And I said, who is this lady? She said, God want to use your voice. God want to use your... Don't come up in here acting like you not bold. Me too. They running all up and down my legs, Ash. They running all up and down my legs on the side of my arms and everything. Now, you remember this. I told it before. Listen, the pastor I had at the time, oh, that did not sit well with her. Because right after that happened, the lady, remember I told y'all that was over the thing, she came to me and she was like, I need you to come and speak to my youth. And I'm like, Called me straight out and did. Because I didn't fool with church people. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I would go to church. I had my select few I was going to kick it with. Baby, I'm in my car and I'm gone. This even when I just had my son. Like, I'd be in the council, I'd do this, but all the actual church gatherings, I always got there late. Hey. Buenos dias. So God was letting me know at a very young, excuse me, age, that I was going to have to talk to people. But I had already been doing it. But I've had to be the voice of reason. I have had to, it's a lot of different things to where if I was a mousy person, it, it ain't no telling what the situation could have been. Not that I have any power over anything, but the boldness that I have, God gave it to me. And I've had it since I was a kid. I told you I had to stand up in my grandma's church and tell her that the Spirit of the Lord is no longer here. I was 10. Do y'all think I said that really like quiet? Your grandmother is up in the pulpit preaching. It is a Sunday night service. And something made me stand up in the middle of my grandmother's sermon and say, the Spirit of the Lord is no longer here. And that's the day the first time I ever got kicked out of church. I don't think my grandma talked to me for like a year. No, I didn't get pinched. My uncle escorted me out and told me, I'm about to take you home. Because my mama then wasn't there. My mom and daddy wasn't there. Yeah, it was real life. He escorted me out and said, Grandma said you can't come back. Now, I miss my grandma. That's the one that just passed. But yeah, I was 10. I was either 9 or 10. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. So, I mean, just think about it. And then I told y'all I found out, however, like just a few years ago, that my grandmother had a psychotic break that same year. And I had no idea. My uncle got it. My uncle's been a pastor for over 20 years now. But I just found out, like, right before I met y'all, maybe a year or so before I met y'all, that same year is the year my grandmother had a psychotic break in real life. Ain't that crazy? Right after. So, well, and I was only 10. So the boldness, that's why I said, like, remember I told y'all, man didn't give you your gift. So you can't be ordained to be a prophet. You get what I'm saying? A pastor or a bishop cannot ordain you to be a prophet, because that's a gift that God gave you prior to you being here. Or a prophetess. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get me? They can't give you that. When you're born, if God has called you to be a prophet, you was a prophet when you was born. You just haven't been taught your gifts yet. But he said the gifts I give them, I'm not going to repent on the gifts I gave you. This is how people that are psychic use the gift of prophecy. God gave them a gift to be a seer, right? Or a prophet, but the devil got a hold to it. And just like you can use your voice to sing gospel, you can use your voice to sing trap music. It's the same exact thing. Prophets are consecrated. But what I mean, listen, you have the gift of prophecy whether you go to church or not, if God called you to be a prophet. See, people have gotten, if they don't see you get ordained, or if you don't have a piece of paper, then God didn't call you. No. Whatever your calling is, you had it the day you was born. It was already in you to do it. So what I'm saying is, people think that if the church don't give you the title, or if bishops don't recognize it, then it's not so. What does that mean? Well, what if that bishop don't like me, or he feel like I got a gift to see him? He might not ever ordain me. That don't mean that I don't have to get the prophecy. And see, That was my issue because it was all these ministers around me as a kid, pastors, bishops, diocese, all of them, because of my grandma in different, circles that we moved in. So they always had an issue with me, even as a kid. And I wasn't a bad kid. I wasn't a disrespectful kid. None of that. But they pastors, it don't matter what church I go to, even if I don't talk to nobody. I told y'all the last church I went to, they used to be trying to lock me in a church when I would try to get up and leave. I'm not about to play y'all cat and mouse game that if I suck up to this person, I can work in a church, and if I suck up to this person or if this person deems me worthy, they ain't never, because I got real gifts. I'm not sucking up to nobody because you did not give me my gifts. God gave them to me, and I'm going to use them. How many times do y'all see that God had to send a prophet or prophetess from another space to come speak to that space because the leader of that space had control, was a Jezebel. And I ain't talking about sexually. So many pastors control their parishioners' minds instead of growing them. We gonna do things in decency and order. No, if that mean a whole lot when they say that, because the stuff you be doing is not in decency and order, sir or ma'am. But you become the authority. You said I can't tap fast enough. Oh, I didn't see it all. Listen, Jezebel is manipulation and control. And if you look through a lot of these religious organizations, that's what it be. Manipulation and control. They'll sick somebody on you to get you to fall in line. Even though what they're teaching you doesn't fall in line with what the words say. Oh, I done seen it. And they used to be mad at me, baby, because I was young, but boop, boop, boop. No, that's not what that means. And you're not going to play in my face. I'm sorry that God didn't give you the revelation, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. You can't control me with that crap because it ain't nowhere in there. Nowhere. Quit playing. Sister, you going to be something when you get older. I'm something now. Just bust your head. You hear me? Just bust your head, India. Oh, no, I don't let people in my life, pumpkin. I didn't always hung out with pastors. My old pastor sister, I told y'all, she used to be in my house. She say, it's something about you. I'll be in a Goodwill, and this lady will call my name out loud. I used to be like, she was like I don't know. I can't even explain it. I've been in the grocery store. I didn't move to Arizona, came back. I would be in the Goodwill looking through the bins or in the grocery store shopping or on the phone, and I hear it. I feel this, or I hear my name, and she says it, and every time she says it, she look over her glasses like this. And she's a big, tall woman. I can't wait till God get a hold of you. I said, how you know I'm not working already? Were you still smoking? Uh-huh. You didn't have a drink? Well, not in a while, but if somebody invite me out, I'm going. Girl, you are a mess. And you like me. Because you find me, I don't even be seeing you. And you find me everywhere I go. This woman was old enough to probably be my grandmother. Okay? And I'm talking about for over a decade. This lady, every time I turn around, she was behind me. Family Dollar, Dollar General, the gas station. I used to be like, where do you come from? I guess that's why I be in your closet and fingers under your door. Girl, I'm talking about, oh man. I used to be like, this is the lady that I told you, she told me I should invite all my people that was coming to my apartment to her church. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. No, I didn't remind her because this is the lady I told y'all she used to come to the house. And like, okay, so y'all see how the spirit be here? Y'all see how like when God is running through here, how the tears be flowing, you can feel the energy, even though we ain't in church. You can feel it. Wow. And do. But you know how y'all can feel the energy, everybody be getting chills? So imagine we was all sitting in my house and she knock on the door and come in and instantly it goes dry. I'm not talking about 10 minutes, not 2 minutes. Soon as she stepped through the threshold of my door, the air is sucked out the room. Whatever energy has been high with people releasing and doing whatever, listen, gone. Her and my homeboy. It used to happen every time. And I used to be like, this is crazy. And these are ordained ministers. They are recognized. I am not in the church. But baby, it's always been service at my house. And it don't never start out like that. It started out we kicking it. And before the end of the night, everybody is crying and telling me, I'm like, this is why I don't invite people over here. I thought we was about to tee you. That's why my short couch in my living room, anybody that knows me, they will tell you it's called the crying couch. Hey, Day. If anybody has ever been to my house, especially in the last probably 8 years, my love seat is called the crying couch. My daughter, when she was pregnant, when she came, she laid on the couch. She wouldn't even let her baby daddy sit on it. He had to be on, him and my grandson was on a big couch. She slept on the crying. Everybody goes to sleep on that couch. Everybody that comes to my house, for whatever reason, when they get on that couch, they go to sleep. Well, guess what? A lot of people don't know that for over 4 or 5 years, everybody that sit on that couch released the Jesus spot. Man, woman, old, white, black, Mexican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, it didn't matter. Every single person that sat on that couch cried. They just start talking, and my kids used to be like this. Here we go. So they would tell their friends, don't sit on that couch or you'll be crying. You might not want to sit there, because if you sit there, you're going to be crying. You said it's consecrated. It's and people, though, I'm in a whole different state. When people sit on that couch, they cry. Still to this day, they start pouring out their souls every time they sit on that couch. It blows me. You said you ain't never scared. Listen, if you sit on that couch, it's gonna be. I don't even. That's why I don't be bringing people in here. Cause if you sit on that little couch, you gonna cry. No, thank you. It's the soul cleansing love seat, Keish, for real. You said sit us on the couch. Guess what? The weeping couch. Guess what? Who want to hear something crazy? Y'all remember when I first started and I used to be in the living room on the floor? Y'all remember? Y'all was propped up against the crying couch. Every time you saw me in my living room, y'all was propped up against the crying couch. Because I didn't have no stand for my iPad or my phone. I was on my phone and my computer at that time. This started on the crying couch. Because if you look behind me, y'all can look at that one video, you can see my short couch is on this side, my long couch is on this side. Oh, okay, y'all was on the crying couch when I started this. That's the couch y'all was connected to. That's the couch when I used to prop y'all up and all of that and be showing y'all the books. Y'all was on the crying couch. And look at you. The sojourning sofa, you said it. That's the couch I was propped up against when I only had my phone and my computer. That's where y'all was at. You said I'm mailing my picture to you for the couch. Lord have mercy. You hilarious. No wonder we used to cry so much at the beginning. Yeah. In real, y'all be crying now. Y'all be crying. We all be crying. That's probably why I left. You know what? That's fitting because you made us all cry. I didn't make y'all cry. My daddy did. Insipidity. Listen. And still do. Still here almost 3 years later. Yeah, y'all started on the crying couch too. I told y'all I'm a doctor. Doctor. Hey, doctor. Listen. Y'all, so listen. You said prove what? What is he talking about, Daniel? You said thank God for my classmate. I would be missing class. Listen. Yeah. But think about this though. Can I ask y'all a question? Since y'all came to the crying couch, has your life changed? Since y'all was propped up against the crying couch, has your life changed? Queen said, that's why I left. In real life. Tears from the beginning. Interesting. So everybody that didn't sit on that couch didn't cry. I'm trying to tell y'all. And I had other crying couches before that, but I didn't realize that it was always my love seat in my house. It was always, because I was always going to take the big one. I mean, space, the spirit is big. Yes, and still working on myself. It's a journey, and it is. Yes, it taught me a lot, and I cried a lot. I know! Ain't it so good? Oh, it's okay, Linda. You came when you were supposed to. Everything is about God's timing in this place. You got it when you were supposed to. You had to go. See, this is the thing. When people say, you know, and not just you, I wish I would have met you sooner. You might not have taken me seriously if you met me. CERCA, can we come on the Lamentations leather sofa so we can talk? Listen, one day we'll go in there, but right now all of the junk is on that couch. Can't nobody sit on it. But all the books and stuff that I have to send out, guess where they are? They're on that couch. I hadn't cried in years before I found you. Interesting. Interesting. Can we? I met you when I was at rock bottom, and now you all the way up. Nothing can stop you. You all the way up. I mean, look, this where we at right now. So let me ask y'all a question. How many people didn't cry a lot before you came? I remember I told y'all that was the thing with one of my same thing, Keish. I'm not a crier, but baby, I've been crying in these last 2.5 years. Interesting. You met me at your lowest too. Y'all know who y'all met at y'all lowest? Y'all know who y'all met at y'all lowest? Y'all didn't meet me. You met God. Y'all didn't meet me. Y'all met God. He just used me as I told y'all, I'm like the radio transistor thing. I cry at the drop of a hat. Okay. And Will, you said I wasn't a crier at all. Nuh-uh, Kiva. Y'all didn't used to cry? I needed my tear ducts unplugged. You said I've been a waterhead. Uh-huh. Really? Really? I hate it for anybody to catch me crying now. I don't care. Everybody gonna see it. Really? You said I've been crying my whole life. My mom used to tell me crying was for wimps, so I used to hold it in all the time. Yeah. No, ma'am, I was taught that girls don't cry. Me neither. I didn't want to let my sons cry when they did something wrong. I was a thug. Thugs don't cry. That's not what Tupac said. No, I'm just playing. I know. Crying cleans my eyes and spirit. It does. My dad used to say I cry too much. You was just a conduit. We love you. Right, right, right. I only cry when I know really big things are gonna go wrong. Okay. Being here helped me understand crying and why we cry. And my son is a crier. You know what? Leave my great nephew alone. Stay off his head. Thank you very much. Leave him alone. He can be sensitive. He can be sensitive. You been sensitive, but now I share God. Listen, that part. I've been a crybaby all my life. That was my nickname. Come here, crybaby. It was showing weakness at your house. See? Now I have a kid that doesn't show emotions, and the other one is always showing emotions, and the other one is just in the middle. Girl, I understand 100%. I have a super emotion. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit led me here. Gratitude. Yeah. God is good. Listen, y'all. This is the thing. That's why I said I couldn't cry. I had so much hurt and pain and anger in me. I couldn't cry. I cry so much now. You helped me release so much. Our dad, you said, "Come here, cry baby," and he gonna say, "I'm not a cry baby." I ain't talking to you, pumpkin. TT didn't call you no cry baby. TT did not call you no cry baby. I was talking to somebody else. You said I'm not a cry. I'm a crybaby. To now I cry. Yeah. He said I'm not no crybaby. TT was I was talking to the big babies in here. That's crybabies, not the little ones. The big ones. It's okay. Listen, he said I'm not no crybaby. You a crybaby. TT, you was crying yesterday. I seen you on my mommy TV. You was crying. You a crybaby. I'm so much better now. I laugh till I tinkle. Come on, and do. Been crying by myself since my husband passed in January. Will you keep on, girl? Come in here and cry with us. Come in here and cry with us. I cry with relief of finding the baby. Listen, yeah, listen. Remember I told y'all the only people that don't have emotions is people that are no longer here. You hear me? I cried so much yesterday too, girl. My eyes still puffy. I'm a waterhead, but I cry mostly at happy things. But lately it's been more from frustration and pain. Well, you know what? It's a time for everything, baby. And it'll make you appreciate when you're happy. You know? The tears that I've shed here have been the most healing and releasing tears I've ever cried in my life. Wow. We was all crying. I know. Yeah. And see, this is the thing. A lot of people don't want to get free. You know you're a crybaby when you walk in the house as a kid and your mom say, "Now what did happen?" You ain't lying. What's wrong now? Coming here is a spiritual healing. I can let everything out and cry. When we leave, I feel better. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all be feeling better after you cry here or you have some type of revelation? Make life seem like it's a little bit more understandable. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know how to ask for help. But just listening saved me. Interesting. Katie, I'm so happy you here. Wow. Yes, face be burning. Listen, y'all, we be up. Y'all know what y'all done turned into? Y'all remember when y'all grandma used to be watching the soap operas? And you as a kid would run in there and be like, is she crying at the TV? Whoever laughed at their grandma or mama because she was crying when she was watching a movie. And look at y'all looking at your phone and looking at your TV and crying. Just to be so emotional. So if a person walk past y'all, you said crying is definitely a healing. It releases those heavy burdens. It does. I used to be crying with my grandma. I bet you did. You said I still cry about TV shows. Right. I thought crying made me weak whole time. It was holding in and making me worse. Yes. Ain't that fun? You said gotta watch what you say. I told you be careful because now y'all be so if a person wants to walk in and see you, you said you make me feel very safe. Listen to me, Katie. That makes me excited. But God make you feel safe. It really don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with me. I became my big mama, trying to push the word down people's throat. Y'all done became your grandparents. I told you you would. My kids be making fun of me. I know they do. Because my kids will laugh at me too. Like, what is you crying for? Listen. But listen. What is the definition of a hard heart? And immovable bowels. Good morning. Good morning. What does it mean to have a hard heart? And go look up the definition, biblical dictionary, whatever. And immovable bowels. I'm going to make me some coffee, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I think I need to go blow my nose. Hold on one second. Oh, zero empathy. I'm learning how to let that go in this season of life. Hard-hearted is lacking in sympathetic understanding, unfeeling, interesting, pitiless. Unmoved, unfeeling, unresponsive, unyielding, unalterable, and incapable of being moved or diverted. Woo! You don't want to feel? Incapable of being moved to pity or tenderness. Unfeeling. Anybody know anybody like that? Or did you used to be that person? You had a hard heart with immovable bowels. You was going to stand on it even if it was going to cause everybody else chaos in their life. You was going to stand on business. You can't be changed. Interesting. Do me a favor. Look up scriptures about what God say about having a hard heart. Look up the scriptures about who had a hard heart. Pharaoh's heart was hard. Look what happened to him. He had a movable bowel. Sorry, y'all. Might as well go to the restaurant. And I got the nose ring in that has like the little curl on it. And I feel like it be making me feel like I got a little buddy in my nose, and I don't like that. Matthew 13. The hearts of these people are hardened and their ears cannot hear. Nothing about those two feel physically good and can cause early death. And they have closed their eyes so they cannot see. Interesting. So how many of you were hard-hearted to what God was trying to show you? How many of you had immovable bowels about staying in your sin? And their hearts cannot understand, and they can not turn to me and let me heal them. Interesting. Hard-hearted, which is characterized by a refusal to listen, obey, or be thankful. Oh, but not anymore. You said shoot me for sure. Me with letting go. Have you guys ever? So remember I told y'all Juanita Bynum has a really good book called Matters of the Heart. I thought if I ignored God, he'd leave me to my sins. Ooh, you said my ex. Ooh, listen. It's a very good book. I don't know if you can get the ebook of it or not, but Matters of the Heart, it'll take you down through there. It'll take you down through there. It will. I had a lot of hate and was rebellious, which is as witchcraft. You was a witch. Me, but I was mad because my mom left us and I had to raise a hard-headed teen boy. Got it? Can I tell you something? It doesn't matter why you was hard-hearted. Believe me, I understand. It doesn't matter. Was you hard-hearted or were your bowels immovable? If it was, that's all God gonna be looking at. He ain't worried about the circumstances that see. We be worried about the details. God be like, I told you, don't have it. Because girl, if anybody, honey, the devil was definitely trying to make my heart hard for sure. For sure, the devil was trying to make my life hard. I promise you. Circa, you just don't understand how powerful your words and teaching is. You helped my brother prepare his mind to do jail time. Are you serious? What? Yo, bae too? What, y'all? See, there go that thing in my throat. Wow. Wow. Can he get an OTP? Is he there now? Or is he? Wow. See, every day y'all come through here and y'all hit me in my throat. I thought I could fix this drinking problem by myself. God yanked me by my collar so hard. Listen, he'll snatch you by. Yes, ma'am, he didn't believe until I started listening to you. Wow. He's stronger for us in there than we are out here. Tell him, yeah! Tell him, put him in! Okay, little bro. Okay, nephew. Okay. Tell him. And he gonna help. Yeah. Oh, that make me happy. Can we send him some books? Find out what books we can send him and then email me at CERCATROVABooks@gmail. Come on. He be like, Mama, what Circa say? Wow. Something in my eyes again. Can we send him some stuff? Because we need to keep him on his mission now. Because it's going to be some people that's paying attention. Come on. I'm going to tell y'all. Now you echoing through my house because I have you on every TV. You know what? Turn it off. Your boy is crazy. See? Always got to have me somewhere with. Go back home. You don't got to go everywhere I go. I can hang out with my friends without you. Tears in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Listen. Okay. Edie said we need an address. I have extra Bibles. I'm washing and cooking, so I don't want to miss anything. You know what? I love it. Look, I wish I could take y'all from room to room with me. Then I wouldn't be having 2 weeks of clothes piled up that I need to fold. Excuse me. I know it's this room. He be asking to send him pages out of the OTP. Find out if we can send him an OTP, please. Because if we can, we'll send a couple of them up in there so he can give them to his friends. Please get that fan away from my eyes. Listen, prisons will usually only accept new but check. I know. Oh, you was talking to her. Get your JBL, girl, and carry it with you. We can. It just has to come directly from the company. Okay. So if you have a family member that you think that they would been if you have a family member that is in jail and they can receive brand new books from Amazon, please put all, because y'all, I don't really know how it all works. So put all the information, send it to CERCA TROVA Books. We'll get them some books. Okay? Tell my nephew TT love him and I'm proud of him, and keep it up. He gon' show some people some stuff up in there. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that make me happy. Okay. Now this is the thing, y'all. Hold on. Ask them if they want it. If you can, if you talk to them, hear me now. We not just because we don't want the books just sitting on the shelf. So if you know for a fact that they will read it or they're interested, let's send those, okay? Because I don't want to send nothing that's they not gonna be trying to hear. We're not forcing a Bible down nobody's throat. They got enough of that. If you know that they're interested or that they own it, okay, let's send it. Like if you talk to them and they interested in the things, okay. But if they not, we not just forcing no Bible on nobody. We not doing that. Cause then it's useless and it won't get used. Okay? Let me say that. Just went to Audible and got Matters of the Heart. Girl, get your tissues. We not forcing Jesus on nobody. This is people that like my nephew or whoever, husbands. I know we sent a couple of people some books they was interested. We're not wasting. The first person that introduced me to the OTP was in Job Corps way back in my days. Come on now. Okay. Exactly. Somewhere else. Come on. I had to let my aunt know as God told her. I had to let my aunt know as God told her Christian would be a preacher. He's in jail. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to waste no money now. And I'm not saying this your family member is a waste, but if they're not gonna read it, there's no sense. And we could be buying somebody a book. It's a purifier right here. It's a purifier right here, and I just changed the filter. It's in the air. It's in the vents, cause they still haven't come and fixed that part that got wet, and so you can smell it a little bit of mold when I go in that bathroom. They need to come and cut it out, and I've been trying not to cause I'm in an apartment, but they don't know. I will cut that mess out, kills it, and being went and got a new piece and painted it myself. But I'm trying not to do that. But they got about another week or so, and I'm gonna be and did it myself because I've been waiting for like 2 months, maybe longer than that. So, and I'm in the whole apartment, but I got a Jax, whatever you call it. I got all the stuff to do it. I got a nail gun. I got my saw that I can cut that out, and my jigsaw. I got all that. So if they don't hurry up, because I'm not gonna sit right there. That's why we moved. My house was full of black mold, and they didn't want to fix it. Yeah. Yep. And I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. And see, that be my problem. I be and got in here and start rearranging these people's stuff in real life. So I've been trying to give them a chance. I done send them videos and emails. So in a minute they gonna hear me in here doing it, and then I'm gonna be sending them a damn check for the costs. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's in the door frame from when my hallway flooded. And I told them, and I think it's under the floor. Like they need to come and pull up that fake wood stuff. Cause the whole door frame at the bottom is buckled. It's all splitting and everything. So I know y'all ain't, and I'm not paying for that. But that's why cause that bathroom is right here, and then it's the air coming in out of the hallway. Cause when I'm in my room, I don't have these issues, but I got so many dang air purifiers in here. It's ridiculous. I might need to get a bigger one for in here just too because of all these old books, y'all. Cause you gotta think, y'all send me books from a lot of old places, and some of these books are almost 200 years old. Ain't no telling what dust mites was running around 200 years ago. Y'all realize some of these books are almost 200 years old. So, yeah. No, I know. I'm gonna fix it. I keep telling y'all, I'm just waiting. I think it's been almost 90 days. So when they don't come do it and they see me in here and I send their ass a bill from what's the name? I'm not joking. They already know that I have lupus. So the fact that y'all playing with my respiratory system is crazy. Cause I'll call the health department too and get them folks in here. I don't play with that. And my apartments is nice, but they be lazy. And that's all apartments. It ain't just this one. It's landlords, everybody. They be trying to save money and think they can wait you out, but they don't have no problem asking for that rent. And will quickly tell you, remind you that it's coming up, and bet not get to the fifth and ain't paid nothing. An extra $75. What about this? What's the name right here? Shoot. Taking their time. If I was a landlord, I would be a good landlord. I would be a good landlord. I already know I would. Yeah, I will. But I'm about to fix it. I know what to do. What I'm saying is, I'm about to cut their whole door frame inside and out. I'm about to get my jigsaw, go up about a half inch over where all that crap is at, snatch it out. I got all the tools to do it. I'm gonna go get me some germicidal bleach, scrub that baseboard and all of that stuff right there, baby. I know what to do. I just been trying to get him time to do it, but I'm not gonna keep looking at it because it made me not even. I mean, mm-mm. And I'll go right to Lowe's and get me some framing and put it right on there. Get my staple gun and paint it. I got putty. I got I know how to do it. I'm just trying to get him time to do it so I don't get in their stuff, but I know how to do it. Right. I know how to do it. And mess around and pull that flooring up in there. I'm not playing. Y'all, I didn't rearrange people's houses for real. I'm trying to tell you. But that's really why I ain't did nothing, because it's an apartment. If I was in a house, I'm not waiting on you to do it, and I'm taking it out the rent. That's what my mama used to do. She had to pay anybody to fix anything. She'd have her receipts ready, baby. Because one of our landlords, he built his house over a stream. He built his house over a stream, right? And they did whatever. Well, this house in the land used to be a stream. All the houses right there. We was like built, I don't know, they just fill it in or whatever. Well, every winter and spring, the basement would flood. You just go downstairs and hit that carpet. Ugh. This is why I don't like salt. Like, I can't wear wet socks and stuff. And so you wouldn't know because it just looked like whatever. And then you hit that and it's like, whoosh, oh God. And it was it was a beautiful basement, but he needed to get the walls resealed or something, or to have it lifted up because something had happened with, and I mean, it was a nice house. We had a nice house, sauna down there, everything. But the sump pump, yep. Yep. That. And it was I'm telling you, because the water, like when it would rain in certain rooms, the water would be coming down, like it was coming through the cement foundation. for the basement. You know what I'm saying? It was built on top of a creek or a river, like some kind of little water source at one point in time, and they filled it in. So the water, I guess the whatever, I don't know, but it used to be squishy under my feet, and I hated it. I hated when and you had to go downstairs to wash, and it didn't happen all the time, but when it did, it was the worst freaking feeling. And then there would be a whole bunch of crickets, black ones, big black crickets, maybe about 15 of them in different places. Yeah. I can't do wet feet, baby. Ooh, I cannot do wet feet. I don't like stepping out the shower on a wet towel or a wet, like, I don't like wet surfaces. Unless I'm in water, I don't want my feet to be wet. My oldest son just seen a cricket yesterday at our stairs for the first time. He was in the basement the whole time. Yes, baby. They a little spooky. The big black ones I don't like them. And they little legs be rubbing together. It's just something not right about them. I know God think they beautiful. I just don't. Yes. Oh no, I walk a fair barefoot, honey. I hate wearing shoes and socks. I walk outside in the grass on the concrete. No shoes. Especially like if I got my own house, now I don't do it here. But when I got a yard, oh baby. Cause I don't got no animals. So I'm running through this grass. And most times I have a fence, so ain't no animals getting in my yard. Oh yeah. I ain't wearing I'm country. We used to run outside with that. We used to run in the street without shoes on. Walk to our grandma's house and everything. And I don't never have no shoes on. I hate wearing socks. I need to feel it. Yeah. I ain't got no shoes in here right now. My feet is, see that it's the exact opposite for me. If I put socks on, then my feet get sweaty. Ooh, I can't sleep with socks on. I don't care how cold it is. I cannot sleep with socks on. No, I can't sleep with, like, no. Because if I feel like I'm entangled, I will wake up fighting. Like, no. No, I get it. My feet is cold right now. That's why this heater is in here. And I always got a robe on. But I still can't. I feel, like, confined. That's funny. I'm the opposite. I can't touch the ground without anything on my feet. Although I can't sleep with socks on. See? I can't even do it. It's all kind of chicken, ducks. Right. You can't. That's why I said you got animals. Me either. And my feet are not under the cover. One of them got to be out. One foot got to be out of the cover. You can't stand the way grass feels. I actually like it. I will sit outside and rub my feet. Like, I'll put a chair in the grass and rub my feet like this. Ooh, especially if it's hot outside. Oh, yeah. One leg out. One arm out from under the cover. I'm the one leg bended. Listen, yes. That's my air conditioning system. If both of my feet is under that cover, I'm not going to be able to sleep. Yes. Listen. And our family said, you better put some shoes on. You're going to have them hookworms. We did not care about none of that. As soon as we got around the corner, we taking them shoes off and walking on the hot concrete, hopping in the grass. Like, I have to, Queen. I actually have to find a pillow that works. Right? My kids tore my hips up when I was pushing. So, yeah. I ain't been able to not. Since I was 16, I didn't have to sleep with something really under my neck, my back, girl. It do. Yeah. But now I be trying to find a different. Ever since my leg got messed up, like, I have to sleep differently. And I can tell I've been putting too much on whatever this outside muscle is that's around my knee. Because, baby, this knee been popping out every day now. You see me rubbing it as we speak. And she asked me, do I sleep with a pillow between my legs? Excuse me. I have to. My hips and stuff. And them kids did a number on my body, honey. They did a number. And I was pregnant for like a long time. One of my legs is a half inch shorter than the other one. Helps me sleep with a pillow. Yeah, that might be the issue. Yeah, yeah, yep. I be doing my physical therapy, pumpkin. You know what? I told y'all I'm gonna give me a new mattress. I gotta go blow my nose again. I'm gonna give me it's my mattress is why I'm not sleeping good. But I'm just waiting because remember my friend was supposed to he was supposed to come back and pick up the mattress. He's the one that got sick, so I had to wait. That's why I said I'm gonna wait until I know for a fact he got somebody that can come pick it up. I'm getting me a new mattress. Yeah, that's what it is. I need a new mattress. There's a permanent dip in the middle of my bed that goes like this. And I sleep in the same space. So I just need to get a new mattress. Because right where the dip is where my hips are and it hurts. Like all of this is sore right now. And I already know because it's not this, but I know that it causes that whatever. I tore my ACL a couple years ago. ACL, MCL. And I had 4 bone bruises at the time. As if he wasn't short enough. That part. Yeah, and I never had surgery. So, yeah. I'll be right back, y'all. Ooh, this nose, boy. But you know what? It's only when I come in here that I feel like I just gotta keep blowing my dang nose. So I know it's these books and stuff, and it's probably super dusty in here. I don't open my windows like I used to because of all the dang spiders. So that's another thing. Sometimes it probably ain't no fresh air getting in here. Only window that's open is mine. Memory foam too hot. I don't know. I'll figure it out. They got them mattresses on Amazon for about 300, 2 something, and that's what I'll be getting. I ain't spending a whole bunch on nothing. It hurt my heart to do that, but if it's gonna help me sleep better, then I gotta do what I gotta do. I got all kind of pillows from everywhere. Y'all done sent me pillows. I got so many different pillows on my bed. I can't stretch out. Y'all done sent me several different kinds. It's just my mattress. That's what it is. I know what it is. Because when my mattress was in storage, it got bent. You know what I mean? And now I'm heavier too, so. And then you got to think I had that mattress. That's the mattress me and my ex-husband slept on. So I had already had it a couple years, and I've been here almost 4, and we had it about 4. So it's been about 8 years since I had that mattress. It's time for a new one. I be trying to stretch stuff out, but it's now I need it. It can't be too soft. It gotta be like medium. Okay, well, do you want to send it to me, Daniel? Is that why you telling me? Cause it's 1,000 pillows on my bed right now. Why don't you just tell me what kind it is, sir? Okay, thank you. Cause I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. A hybrid mattress. I need something, girl. I'm about to try to just get something, and that's a good mattress that I have. It's good. It just the springs is messed up, and it's tearing my hips up. I can't do it. Girl, I already got a mattress cover. I got two. Y'all didn't send me those two. It ain't. When I say it ain't much, y'all ain't sent here. I done got shoes, gowns, jewelry, headbands, headscarves, robes, pajamas, jeans. It's only like three things that I've never received, and I'm grateful because to me that's too uncomfortable. But yeah, it's not too much. Y'all ain't sent to this house. Cookware, butter, the spaghetti sauce, barbecue sauce, snacks, hairpins, baby scrunchies, shawls, blankets, everything. I'm grateful too. I ain't complaining, but and food, right? Some folks send cash. Thanks. You hear me? And costumes, right? That's what I'm saying. Like you said, jewelry on the way. See, I had to go because of you and a few other people. I had to go buy a whole jewelry box, and it's full. The one they hang on the door, it ain't really no space for nothing in there. Ooh, my ear. Even a tree with a branch, everything, all of it. But you know what, y'all? Can I tell y'all something? I'm talking loud because I have my finger on my ear. Talk loud anyway. Anyway, I'm grateful. I am. I'm grateful that y'all think about me, books, everything. I'm grateful. Shoot, I done got what you call it, car seat covers, car seat, the steering wheel covers, all kinds of stuff. Everything, monitors, iPads, the whole computers. I'm grateful for y'all. I am grateful for everything. But you know what I do like? Can I tell y'all something? Y'all know what makes me happy? Get a bigger one. I'm not sending books. You are funny. At this point, I don't know what to buy you. Nothing. Nothing. I don't need nothing. Yes, Daniel. Oh, I just forgot what I was about to say. Dang it. Oh, but I'm not greedy. And one of the things that I like is that you all send gifts to each other. That makes me excited. When I see that y'all are thinking about the other people in our, I mean, how often do y'all think that actually happens on other social? How many of your other social medias that you've been on for years did you have people just sending you stuff that you didn't have to pay for? Complete strangers thinking about you, just sending you gifts to your house. You got any other social media where that happens? Or is the person on the social? If I could feed you something from any restaurant. If you've ever received a gift from somebody here or a cash app or help or assistance, like Does that happen on your other social media? Even the other people you follow on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Do you get gifts from people? Those of you that have started to network with each other and become actual family, is that stuff that you receive on your other social media? Y'all been on Facebook, Instagram forever. Nope, only here. Interesting. Interesting. If you could take me to a restaurant, where would it be? I don't think there's one close to me because I don't I don't really know because I be so scared to eat out at people's house. I mean, at people restaurants now, it be making me nervous. Some people give subscriptions to their page. Got it. I received a cash app from one of my sisters in here out of the blue because God told her to. Come on, that part. We can have a conversation, and if you mention you need something, it's already sending it to you. No questions asked, and you don't have to ask. But not what you said, but answer your thought. I don't know. Oh, well, what did you say? If I could feed you something from any restaurant, some lobster. I don't know. It's a place in New York, and I seen that you can go, and they got them big old lobster tails and like all of this juicy stuff. I want to go there. That's what I would want. I would want a big fat juicy lobster with all the butter and seasonings on it. Classy lady. She said, "Let's go." Is that where you want to go? That's what you want to do? I'm scared to go outside, girl. He said, "Ew." Yeah, it's a place in New York. Y'all seen it? You said, "Come on, girl. Be scared. How I'm gonna have to drive. I'm not flying or nothing. I'll meet you there if I go. I'm driving. I ain't getting on no plane or no bus or no automobile. I mean, no train, no plane. No. I saw that place. You pick your fresh seafood and they cook it. I want to go there. Go Belly can get you if you don't want to go out. What's Gold Belly? What's Gold Belly? What's Gold Belly? They'll send it to me. You said you'll cook it. Well, that means you gotta be where I'm at. It's a delivery service. Baby Queen, you are. Well, it's called Gold. What? Wait a minute. Let me see. Look at y'all niece hair. Wow. She coming for me. This girl just cut her hair off. She just cut her hair off and it's already back to the middle of her back. That's that Mexican. Nah. They prices is high. She said, "Mama, I did my hair." Y'all, I used to have to comb so many heads. And guess what? When she was like 5, her hair was like right here. When she was 5, 6, 7, her hair was like right here. And she used to always tell me when she get 13, she gonna cut. Listen. Right. 100 can get you a nice platter. Okay. And y'all know what she did? When she got about 13 or 14, maybe 15, she cut her hair all the way up to here. She said, Mom, Lika gonna trim my ends. And when she came downstairs, her hair was not, it was like, you looking at my face. I said, she said, how do you like it? And my Virgo, who cut it, was sitting behind her like this. Yeah, Mom, how do you like it? I said, why would you do that? I thought you said a trim. She said, this is one. She had the Edna cut almost. To me, it was an Edna cut and your hair was in the middle of your back. That was my husband's face when I cut on my hair. Baby, I could have snatched about a little bitty hair she had. Oh, they almost lost their lives. They did. I had hair to the back of my knee. I cut it because my mom always called me. Listen, Sabrina. Baby, I just cut my hair to just below my shoulders in April. It's already back to, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I be so mad at her. To the corner. Right. Baby, I used to be so mad. I said, I just was like, I don't care. Do whatever you want. If you want to be bald head, be bald head then. Strangled her. I could have strangled her. I could have strangled her. I was like, I'm going to kill you. Now me out here waiting patiently for my locks to get to the middle so you can cut them. So you can cut them off. Not me. Now, I do think I'm going to have to trim them. I think I'm going to have to take like 4 inches off just so that it can grow evenly. Because there's a lot going on. But, yeah. I'm going to have this hair until I don't no more. I've not ever had this much hair in my entire life. Locks did me a wound. They did me good. Scissors are my absolute best friend. See, I was the opposite way. I could grow hair, though. I could grow everybody's hair but mine. But I realize now, I could have grown my hair as well. I just didn't have time because I was doing everybody else's hair. Taking care of everybody else's hair. When I used to go visit my family members, like I ain't seen them in years, I go to wherever I'm going to, and the first thing they said is, you going to do my hair? I'm on vacation. No, I'm not going to sit for my whole vacation and braid your hair. No, I'm not going to sit and do nothing. No. You want to iron out? I might be able to help you. But baby, anything else? No, I came here to visit. I did not come here to work, and you probably ain't got no money. No. I cut mine. It was necessary, though. Locks were the best decision hair-wise. I'm trying to tell you. And money-wise, too. Yeah. So, anyway, I got on here just to tell y'all thank you. I'm about to get up and go clean my kitchen. I had my hair locked for 6 weeks. I was the weed master. I didn't want to cut it. I just create that style on top. Yep, I did it. The second I hear scissors near me, I start flinching. Yeah, baby, I don't, Honey, I ain't never. This used to be a weave ponytail, baby, braids or something. And now you said, look it, not ever. And this, I know it's folks that had locks way longer than me, but baby, I ain't never been able to do this with my own. Not ever in my life have I been able to do this. My ponytail used to be like, this used to be my ponytail. This. What y'all do? This used to be my whole ponytail, and it wasn't this thick. If I was doing me a ponytail, this about what was sticking out of it. Oh yeah, they're heavy when you wash them. This was my whole ponytail for my whole life. I'm for real. This part right here. That's why my quick weaves didn't take long. I didn't have a whole bunch to do. And didn't. And now, baby. And now. Tresses. You hear it. You see them tresses. You see them. You see it. But I did get that hairstyle. I told y'all that I had that dream about. You see it. It's right there. I don't know what happened to these. I got these and I got these. I don't know what this is. There go that hairstyle I told y'all about last year that I had. It's here. The Etna is here. It's here. Now, if y'all remember me telling y'all, and it was like, I said, you cut my hair. I'm angry. Yes, baby. I was angry. But guess what, though? Those of you that have been here, y'all know it. But I told God I want him to let my hair grow as my spiritual life grows. So it's still some places that I'm getting new beginnings. Right? I got some little bitty new beginnings. I'm growing in some areas. Right? Some of them then broke off and I didn't try to put it back on. And God said, that's something that's detached from your life. Leave it. But guess what? My spiritual life has grown tremendously. And so is my hair. So it's my story. It's my lock journey. But in all reality, my hair describes my life right now. It's some places where it's real, real thin. And it's just, that be my patience sometimes. I think this have everything to do with people getting on my nerves. This side right here. Because this side cool. You hear me? I have every belief in my heart that this has to do with my nerves. These three have to do with me cussing people out and going off and saying stuff. Because they keep breaking. They'll grow so far and break. That means I be doing good for a little while. And then I cut somebody out and it snapped. And I got to start over. These have everything to do with me saying stuff I ain't supposed to say. God said, okay, you did good, but start over. Do better next time. Did you see what they said to me? Did you see what they did to me? He said, I don't care. Do better. Well, that's why I just ain't gonna go outside and play with nobody then. That way, if I don't go play with nobody, then I don't get in trouble. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to. Because I'm going to get in trouble. I have about 4 locks like that, CERCA. Those are guilty locks. Listen. They are cute. They are. I'm just saying. But no, in this dream, this man had cut my locks completely out and gave me a relaxer, and I was back to my sixth grade self. He didn't just cut my locks; he cut them out and gave me a relaxer, and it was like a Tony Braxton like cut. I could have killed him. He was laughing about it. I said, "There's nothing funny." He said, "Well, did I do a good job?" That's not the point. You cut my hair and gave me a relaxer. I don't want either of that. I got some short locks in the back. It was holding on by a strand. I finally let it go. I'm trying to tell you, they be leaving. Yes, baby. He'll cut my hair and put that cream crack in my head. I was so mad. I didn't know what to do. I said, I'm angry. And I woke up with my fist like this. And they thinking, baby, I was living. You hear me? He turned me around in that chair. I got one on the side hanging by two strands. I'm trying to tell you, I be clipping them and putting them somewhere else if I can. Forget it. It is what it is. It's a stress point. But baby, I woke up with my fist in the air. You got me messed up. What we not about to do is that. And I don't knock nobody if you get a relaxer. Do whatever you want. It's your hair. But I know for me, I can't. You said my hair gets to a certain point and stops growing. Maybe my spiritual life is stagnant in real life. That's exactly what would happen to my hair. And you know what? What's really, really crazy is this. My spiritual life was exactly like that. I would get to a certain point and then I would get stagnant, or I feel like, okay, I'm strong enough. So I go back and be in situations I wasn't supposed to. Entertaining things I wasn't supposed to because I'm spiritually strong enough and all of that. Baby, and every time that hair fall right on out. My hair was super thin. It still is thin. It's just locks helping not be as thin. You said maybe that's what's happening to me too. You'll not have a full luscious lock of hair running around here not obeying. Ah, come here. Snatch it all out and we'll. Because what a woman's hair is her glory. No matter how she has it, a woman's hair is her glory. Now, we got some women that can rock a ski ball, but for the most part, women spend more money on their hair than they do anything. How long did what take to lock? My hair? No time, because I got kinky coily, honey. My hair be the beads up real. I know y'all be seeing the naps on the back of my neck. My hair knots up very quickly. It dry. I got that wetted and it looked like you could do like this. And then you pull it all the way out. That's the kind of hair I got. Yeah. It didn't take no time. It was locking. I just did. My hair locked fast. I just wanted the length. And I had just got married. Like, I started my locks. I got married April 2016. I started my locks in July or August. It was like July of August 2017. So I've been locked up since 2017. So my hair was locked. It didn't take no time. Even when I just had my twisties in there, it was locked. It was locking. And so then I just went ahead and put some extensions in it. Baby, do it. Yeah. Locks is so easy. Because look, if I want to go to the store, I could go just like this. Edges ain't done or nothing. My hair is combed. Whether it's retwisted. Now, some people always like a fresh retwist. Everybody do what they gonna do. I did hair. Don't be scared of what maintenance? jumped straight out of bed and came in here. What maintenance? And ready to go. If I just want to put some earrings on and put me a little lip gloss on, baby, this hair is done. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some people like that little, natural look. Niggas want to see scalp nowadays. And not the one from your wig. 5 months locked, and the only thing I regret is not starting sooner. That part, I did it, and I don't regret it. My hair is one less thing I have to really worry about, especially when you got a house full of kids. Because I kept braids anyway. I showed y'all the pictures of my braids. Girl, the same way Keish, did you used to take your braids down? If you can take your braids down, you can retwist your hair. If you can take your braids down, you can retwist your hair. You ain't doing that. I mean, now styling it might be a little different. You ain't doing nothing but putting with shampoo, conditioner, putting some oil on it, and twisting it and clipping it. Girl, it's easy. Once a month. I wash my hair like once every 4 to 5 weeks. 3 to 5 weeks. It just depends on how my life is going. Basically once a month. That's it. And it's great. I got some scalp stuff that I put on there, like some dry shampoo and stuff like that. But baby, once a month. Once every 3 to 5 weeks, I wash my hair. I got the, like the stuff I showed y'all. They got dry shampoos and stuff like that. How I do my retwist once every 3 to 5 weeks. Well, I'll shampoo it, but I only retwist my hair about every 6 weeks or so. 5 to 6 weeks, probably. Because I'll shampoo it and won't twist it. Okay. See you later, auntie. I can't keep a fresh retwist. I have soft curly hair. First sweat and my head is frizzy. That's exactly what goes on with me, and that's why I don't be worried. And I can't wear all those heavy oils like the paste and all of that. I will be and scratch my scalp bloody. So no, that's with me. Like, I can twist my hair today. If I go sit in the tub, by the time I get out, it look like I ain't twisting my hair. But I'm okay with that. I got locks because I didn't want to have high maintenance hair. It's not too soft for regular locks. I got really soft hair, Pumpkin. You just got to get a smaller needle. I'm going to show you. Because I didn't use this on Caucasian's hair, and it worked. Ooh. See how little that is? It's barely bigger than a line on your hand. This the one you need. Right here. You get this, you can lock your hair yourself. You need the smallest one. But do you have the little one? So if you got real soft hair or fine hair, this is the one you use to go through your locks. This little bitty one. Because, see, people be trying to use those. Right. That's what I'm saying. You need the little one. If you got soft hair and you feel like your hair won't lock, this is the one you need. It's the littlest one. And you see it's only as thick as on my hand. So if that tells you anything, this is the one you need. Because I got soft hair too. That's why I didn't do big locks. Because my hair is not, I don't have thick hair. So I did smaller locks because I don't have thick hair. But they still look full though. That's okay. Yeah. Right. So this will snatch all them little hairs where they need to be. If you feel like your hair, yeah, yeah. This little bitty, when you see how small that is super small. So if you say, whatever, use this one. Yeah, So after they twist them, take this through the right, cause this hair ain't locked at the bottom of there. You see it? That hair is not locked. This hair right here. Now it's locked from up because I probably broke this off or something. But you see that? You can see through it. You see? It look thicker than what it is. Girl, I be watching TV and I'll sit right there. I got weak points in my hair right now, and I'll get my iPad and sit there if I'm watching a movie. What happened? It is. Can't see through it no more. You see? You got use a thimble. Use a thimble. But you gotta feel for the. It's just like y'all know I used to braid though, so you're not squeezing it. Take it right through there. I have to do it on all these weak points I got on my hair. See, if I wanted to, I could take and do that one and make it solid all the way down, right? But I don't care. It is what it is. You're welcome. So if you have thin hair or you feel like your locks won't stay, get a smaller needle. You can go and have somebody like start them for you. And right before, like maybe a week before you gonna wash your hair, just sit there while you watching TV and get this little one and go through there. And definitely go through at the root just a little bit, not right on your root, but about a half inch or an inch away from the root. They'll lock. I do locks, but I'm just not good with the crochet needle. Girl, it ain't nothing. All you doing is going like this and twisting the locks. I always start in the middle. Like if I'm locking somebody's hair, I don't start at the bottom or the top. I'll part it out, and then I start in the middle of the lock. Wherever the lock, and everybody got their own way. But for me, so I can go up or down with the shape of the lock if I'm locking somebody's hair. But if you do, if you do locks and people got just, but they got them machines now. Y'all seen the machines? They got the lock machines now. That's crazy. Like the old Barbie braider twist thing, somebody made it to where it'll lock that hair all the way up. Y'all seen them? You just put the hair in there and go like this on it, and it'll lock it all the way up. Oh, you all right. Yeah. Yeah. You could take a person that's got a fully loose head of hair. The place I called wanted $1,200 for that process. Right. Oh, you talking about for the machine?
Yeah, I mean, but it locked that hair up if you don't want to be sitting there, baby. If I would have had that when I was baby, it's worth the money. It's worth the money though. If that machine, oh, to start your locks, they told my mama like 1,700. So I know you're not lying. I used to charge people like 150. It depends on the length of your hair. Now, if you got a whole bunch of hair, I was hitting them for like 350 to 500. Cause see, this is the thing. Some people, depending on like, cause I need you to keep coming back, and I need you to send me more people. Your hair is shoulder length. I mean, everybody got their prices. It still wouldn't matter. Is it 500, 300? I mean, but everybody got their price. You got to think. I wasn't doing hair in the shop either. And if I was, it was for the low. So I didn't have a whole bunch of advertising expenses. See, a lot of that stuff comes into. But I ain't gonna lie. If I'm sitting on your hair for 36 hours, it depends on, because some people be getting. I can't say it depends. Because is you getting micro locks? Is you getting all of that stuff? People don't be, and I ain't saying you, but people don't be wanting to pay for the work, you know. And I'm not saying you. It just depends on. You see how little them braids is? And I didn't have my edges laid down, but you see how little them braids is? These was my micros. You can't even tell they micros really. It look like hair. These is the micros I used to do. I did these on myself. And they this size all the way through. You want to pay me $200? You didn't lost your damn mind. That's the back. I'm not taking $200 to sit on your head. No, I'm not doing that. Hell no. So it just depends on what they asking for. Like you didn't lost your mind. No, I'm not about to. No, y'all. Them braids was little as heck, and I braid to the. Yeah, I did these myself. Who else was gonna do them? I'm trying to find the ones I put on my daughter's head. And this was not a. I kept my hair braided. I did my hair every 3 months. This is now I look crazy, but this was 2011. Those micros too. You see it? When I was younger, it used to take me 4. Baby, and I always use human hair, honey, and did, for the most part, when I did them, I wasn't using no synthetic nothing. Baby, I used to love them braids, honey. That's why locks, it just fit for me. I'm trying to find a picture. Hold on, let me see. What's that? Where was it? Ah, here we go. I was skinny, but it is what it is. That's micros. I was 34. This one, my daughter was in treatment. So you see, them braids. You see? Yeah. You ain't paying me $200 for that because it looked like hair. I ain't gonna lie. The Africans used to always ask me, who did your hair? Who braided your hair? I said, I braid my own damn hair. You lie. Who braided your hair? You could not do that yourself. I did. Thank you. I used to get offended. You remember since I used to braid my own hair. And kept my hair braided, baby. Oh, they used to be mad at me. I'm braid, mind your business, right? Who did your hair? They'll be all in my hair like this, looking and stuff, trying to see. Yeah, and kept your hair up too. And did. I was cold with them flat irons, them Kazuras, baby. How you have walking? And Will, I'm trying to tell y'all, CERCA had a lot of lives, baby. I done had a lot of lives, honey. I didn't listen. I done had. Come on with what you got. I got 4 pimps at home. They like me break bread. I need shoes, clothes, school stuff. I got stuff to do. Hey sis, trying to tell you. Why would they question me? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna be honest, because I don't know if y'all remember. This was in Indy. Now I can't speak about and I'm not talking about the African braiders at all. I'm not. But y'all remember what they used to do was they'll put a lot of skinny braids around your perimeter. You said plenty of nights going from tomboy to girly girl and wood, lashes and all. I got you. And then they would put the thumb size braids in the middle. Or pinky size braids. Y'all remember? And I didn't want that. So when they would be going through my hair, they kind of know that they deal that they use, or they'll use the triangle part so that they'll start braiding so that it take up more hair. I didn't use none of those. I don't even use a comb when I part my hair. I didn't want that. But I have been braiding my own hair since I was like 13. So I come from a family of braiders. My aunties is cold with it. Them million braids that everybody doing there. My auntie been on making crochets look like a whole fool. She used to crochet human hair back in the 90s. She was crocheting in like 92. She was crocheting human hair in people's heads back then. Because her braids used to be so tight, it literally kind of like what tree braids is now. I come from a family of braiders. My aunties was cold with it. So they taught us. Yeah, they taught us. And so then they wanted to know why I didn't have them big chunky braids in the middle of there. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not knocking no African braiders. I'm not. That was just the reality. Because people used to ask me who braided my hair all the time too. Or sew in tracks on the braids. Yep. But my auntie had been doing that too. They'll do a layer of braids, a layer of sew in, a layer of braids, a layer of sew in. My cousin B, that's the hairstyle she rocked when I was like 14 all the time. Yeah, listen, I only braided my hair in human hair. I probably still got some human hair somewhere. Yeah, yeah. I listen, and that's why I braided a lot of hair, but I didn't do those kind of braids. Had our friends asking you to do their hair, and did, and yeah, and did. Listen, no. And you know, sis, I used to be like, I am on a mission. I got something else I got to go do. No, no, Had to help. You remember that apartment? It used to be irons and stuff everywhere. The kids. That's how your niece got burned. She stuck her hand on my oven. I said, well, it was all, every last one of my kids and had a blistered palm from touching that oven. Every last one of them. I don't have one kid that I told that's hot. No. And they'll wait till I leave and I hear, ah, go in there, hand all blistered up. Well, you know not to touch it. You said, let me see if my mama want to braid my hair. That part. Yeah, you don't need a license to braid. But I have been braiding for years, years and years. Hair, nails, makeup everywhere. Show did used to be. And did. I used to have my suitcase sis in the back of the van. I had a mobile beauty shop. Did or I did I not? Promise. Because I wasn't letting too many people come to my house. So the whole back, I had a van. The whole back of my van, I had two big body things. Everything was in there. Any service you get at a beauty shop, I can offer it at your house. I was coming and I ain't bringing 2-3 things, baby. I'm rolling in with whole big suitcases, babe. I was a mobile beauty shop for a very long time. Very long time, honey. I'll come to you. Don't worry about it. Because I got my sister at home babysitting my kids while I go do this hair. Yes. Being a mobile. And that was 2002, 2003. That was one of the first businesses I wanted to start was a mobile beauty shop. Like I was in, the guy that I was dating at the time, we was looking into getting buses. TB! And did be looking crazy. And now you got all the babies and I'm free. See how the roles in reverse? You see? You was all free and I'm getting you ready to go on your little dates and stuff. And now the roles about 20 years later, the roles in reverse about 20 years later. For real. Now you be checking on me when I'm about to go. Thank you. You said I'm braiding my daughter hair today. That part, girl, braids is the hustle of my early 2000s moms is unmatched. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Yes, baby, the early 2000s mom. Yeah, baby, we was hustling. And was in the trap house in our mind, honey. Listen, I wanted to do that at one point, but it was illegal in Indiana. Now they doing it. What, braid? Oh, well, they started making. No, you can braid, but they started making people get the braider license. How old is you, Day? Because when I moved to Indy, you didn't need one. And then it was like a year after I got out of school, they started making the braiders get a license. You had to go get 200 hours or whatever. Because I was in school when they changed that law. Yeah. I was in school when they changed and they said now you had to go and do like, I think it was like 250 hours to get a braider license. They didn't used to have that at first. Because that's where I went to beauty school in Indiana. Girl, I went to ABC. That's where I went. Girl, and did microwave ponytails too. Come on, Kish. Those were the days. We did have a great time. That's where I went, girl. To the hood school, baby. They just had to learn like sanitation stuff. Yep, and infectious disease. Yep, cause folks scalps was breaking out. Yeah, folks scalps was breaking out. Girl, I when I moved there in 2003 is when folks was going and all of a sudden they was getting pus bumps and all of that. And they had it was the hair or the something that they was putting on it. My mama used to do hair too. I'm trying to tell you. I remember that. You remember that, Bean? You remember all them girls that was going to school with you? They had to snatch them braids out because it was whatever that chemical was. You remember? Your sister remember because she had to take somebody's hair down when we was in school and wash it. Yeah. Folks was having to go to the hospital. It was so bad. I remember I was in hair school when that happened. You remember, Day? Baby, listen. Yes, baby. It was the hair they was getting or something, baby. People would get their hair done, and by the time they get home, it was full of red bumps and pus. It was crazy. Thank you. It was crazy. Crazy. Like, so painful. One girl, she was just crying. It was, I'll be right back. It was oozing and everything. Nope. I keep doing my own. I don't trust folks. I don't even know how we got all the way over here talking about hair and whatnot, but that's how you know we cousins and aunties and stuff. We've been on here 2 hours talking about nothing. No, no, baby. They were having an allergic reaction. It wasn't the bumps. No, it was a certain place that these people were getting their hair from, and it was the chemical that they were spraying on the hair. Because this wasn't even just one braiding shop. It was all over the city. And all of these people wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, all the African braiders didn't know each other. You know what I mean? Their hair was super tight. It was bad. Yeah. Between you and the unmentionable, we kept our hair done. You're not going to keep calling her the unmentionable. And I think she be in here. So petty. Stop doing that. You're not going to keep calling her the unmentionable. Y'all, listen. When I tell y'all I done had crazy people around me, all the... She calls her the unmentionable. She be in here. She be in here. I seen her the other day. She be in here. I thought I had did that thing, and then she be in here. She was in here the other day. She might be watching right now. Yes, you do. You do know who I'm referring to. The unmentionable. So, okay, look, watch this. Sister, how lethal was your mouth before you came in contact, and even after you came in contact with me? I'm about to show y'all something. It happened to my daughter in 2011. She had boils on her scalp from the braid hair. Yep. How lethal was your mouth before you came here? Before I had to start. How lethal was your mouth? This one of the people that I told y'all when she got angry. The whole, I hope you, can I tell them? I ain't trying to embarrass you, but can I tell them so they know that I've been dealing with these people kind of long time? Over 20 years. 20. This the type of person that'll say, I hope you fall on a razor blade and then drop off in some, and then it get like, I used to be like, no! How does that even come out of your thoughts so fast? I would cringe like, oh my God, sister, don't say that. Baby, I hope you, like, that's why they gon', I used to be like, oh my God. I be looking for the lightning. I used to be looking for the lightning. So when I move, I do like this. You said it, I did. And she's so much better now. That's case study 1002. That's case study 1002. It's funny now, it is, but it was scary then. Them push you in a pool of alcohol, rub. Oh, baby, it was worse than that. Honey, I've only met a few people. I only met a few people that could go like her as far as stuff, and you be like, yeah, I was scared of myself. Yes, ma'am. At least she telling y'all the truth. And now she just cried too. Now she is softy as well. You said she a Taurus. Yep. Listen. When I say, okay, and did it not used to always be people in my house that I was having to help with their life? She'll tell y'all I've been doing this very same thing, sitting in my house, talking to people. You said, wait, not soft, just a little more tender. You know what? Right. Correction. Correction. She said, hold up, not soft, tender. As y'all can see. As y'all can see. The hair came from corpses in India and then shipped to the United States. Wow. She said, no, not soft, tender. A little more tender. That's it. And that's the truth, because it's still in a, depending on the day, it might come out. Listen, I'm still hell on wheels, but I've learned how to use my brakes. Thank you, God. I've been walking. Ooh, Jesus. I used to be like, God, please help her. Jesus, please. Oh, God. Listen, y'all do not know. God always brings me. You said I stressed her so much. But you helped me a lot, too. You said now we can talk and I don't get in trouble. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Y'all hear that? Now her and I can talk and she don't get in trouble. See? This is one of y'all prototypes. Now y'all see why I can do this. And look, when I first met them, they used to throw a whole bunch of food at me, and now I can talk to them and they don't get in trouble either. See, I'm working on it. Yeah. And look how smooth they done become. They not soft either. They a little more tender too. That's what we was talking about in here earlier today. You said Nanny McPhee is. Nanny McPhee, we need you. When you want me but do not need me, I must go. But when you need me and do not want me, I must stay. It's a real thing out here. Not throwing some tomatoes at me now. Yeah, but okay. Did it work? Did it work? It worked. And it ain't me, of course. But when you learn from your life experiences, y'all, my mom's mouth is so brutal when she's mad. She will have you in the shower crying. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, I already know. Just 2 tomatoes. Yes, it worked. Well, I'm just saying, look it. This is the thing. When you learn from your life experiences, you can help other people. You hear me? If you learn as much as you can about all of the people around you, and not to know their business and all of this, but to actually understand, oh my God, you see the world in a different way. I grew up. She not gonna keep yelling at me. I'm learning. I learned all jokes aside. Come on. You know what? Y'all gonna quit talking about I be yelling at y'all. I'm so tired of that. You too. I do not be yelling. Okay, I do be yelling at y'all. I do. Let me stop. I do. And will. You right. I do. My mom too, Shanika, she don't care about your feelings. My kids say that about me. But for a good reason, it's needed. Y'all gonna quit saying I be yelling at y'all. I don't want to get in trouble. You can't. You can't get in trouble. I should have known you. I was looking for your eyes a moment ago. Here they go. Y'all already know iron sharpens iron. We tough enough. That's right. You said crying in the corner. Listen though, but this is the thing. The first step is admitting it. You know what, Kiva? She said the first step, admitting it. Now, we ain't about to, but this the thing though. Okay, let's talk about it. How long have you been around people that let you continue to ruin your life? I be knowing what I do when I call her. I just call. I gotta brace myself. You know what? You know what? You sound like your niece. You sound exactly like your niece. We just got into it the other day, and I done hung up on her and was going off. Cause why you call me if you don't want to hear it? I do love y'all. You be yelling at us in our minds. Go get your stuff and do. I mean, but think about this. How many times have you been around people that continue to let you ruin your life? And they laugh behind your back. They'll call and listen to all your business. Don't have no good or kind. I be needing the sister talks. May take me a minute, but you get me right. Yep, I be trying to be nice too and just wait. I be trying to let y'all get it out, but sometimes I can't. We not even gonna talk about that. Do you see what's going on? My sister tell I see. Okay, I'm about to show y'all something. Don't I act exactly like I do in real life? On here. Quick. quick on the hold on being. Let's be real, okay? Hold on. And I be like, Bean, wait, no, we not just gonna gloss over that. No, we gotta look at what it really is. And I know she probably be on the other side rolling her eyes like, ooh, I just wanted to talk to her. Ooh, I'm just gonna tell you what I have to say right now. Right, gotta regroup and have an attitude for a minute, but we gonna receive it. Listen, you said, and do. She is the exact. Listen, oh, you sure have met me, a classy lady. And is. I act just like this in person. This ain't a persona, a act, or nothing. There's people, and it's people that went to the meet and greet, spent 3 whole days with me. They seen Tipsy CERCA. They seen CERCA. Period. In real life. Straight up no chaser. We gonna talk about it. But was people crying when we was sitting out at Alicia and them house when we was at the bank? The same here and in person. Yeah, but lovable as hell. I do love on people. But people think because you love on them that you gotta be like a pushover. Nigga, I'll bust you in your head. That being said, we had a crying couch at the meet and greet, didn't we? When my son broke his iPad that I had just eating up everything. Now, what's crazy is y'all nephew, now classy lady can vouch for this. Don't push me. And that's the thing. Because once I'm mad, and I don't know how long I'm going to be mad. And that's why I don't like to get mad. That's why I don't like to get upset. That's why I don't. And I try not to. But let me tell y'all, right? So remember when I was talking to y'all earlier and we was talking about the gift of prophecy and I say it's in you and it be in your regular conversation? Right? Y'all hear me say that all the time. We just be having regular conversation. And prophecy is not only about biblical things and all of that. It just be about life in general. She mad, I get mad. I be ready for war about this one. That part ain't the same. But listen. So y'all nephew went to the meet and greet with me. And classy lady can vouch for this. I told him 3 times, didn't I? Son, you need to get that iPad down off of that thing. When he was DJing or doing the pictures or whatever he was doing. You remember? I told him 1 or 2 times. And he looked at me like, don't try to embarrass me. I'm grown. Y'all remember? You remember? And then what happened like 5 minutes after that? We was all talking and eating or whatever. What happened? Stopped everybody in their tracks. She about to tell y'all what happened. What happened, classy lady? It broke. Fell face down on the gravel, and he didn't have no case on it. I kept saying, son, you need to get that down because I saw the vision of it falling. And it wasn't the cheap iPad. It was the best one. And he had just got it. He hadn't even, I don't think whole screen gone. He had the nice one, the most expensive one, whichever one with all the pro this and that on it. Yeah, that's the one he had. Seen it drop twice. I said, son, you need to get that down. Mom. And then he looked at me and I was like, all right. Okay. I had already seen it falling and it fell face down. I said, well, you said we was all hurt and I was like, oh, I told you don't do that. My gift of prophecy is not just about the Bible. I told y'all when I was little, I used to run up to little kids and say, get down, you're going to break your arm. And I didn't understand everything I've been through. You told me. Come on, sis. Called you before and said, hey, this is probably going to happen. And folks don't be wanting to listen. And so then I got to the point where I don't be wanting to talk. And my sister will tell you, I go into my shell and I won't answer my phone. I ain't talking to nobody because it sucks to be able to see and people still don't listen. It sucks to be able to see things that are going to happen, or God drops something in my spirit and I tell you, and then you got an attitude. Well, my sister will tell you, I'll be like, this don't affect my life at all, though. Won't I? Won't I say that? Being I had a dream, and being I felt this or that, it weighs heavy on her, y'all. Thank you for telling them the truth. They saw it last night. They saw last night when I couldn't even get my words out. And I call and be like, hey, you need to be careful. I had a dream. I ain't no killer, but don't push me, that part. You hear me? I be trying to carry the weight, and sometimes it's so heavy because there's so many things that I see. It ain't just biblical things. It be people's lives. Breaks are needed. We give space and talk to her. I never push it. You are the only one, because everybody else don't care. You know, they'll call me. They don't care what's going on. They don't care if I got something going on in my life. They do not care. Yeah, it's a real thing. But I'm happy I be getting folks that'll tell y'all the truth. So understand, even when I have a bad feeling, like my sister was around when I was starting my companies and doing all of that stuff. She know. She know. And this is a thing. This has been going on for a long time. It's my whole life. It's everything. So what the devil used to try to play with me is rejection. That's how he used to play on my heart. Rejection was my thing. And I didn't realize that they weren't rejecting me. Yep, books everywhere. That's how I got my work. Come on. Didn't I always have books? I was always reading something. I don't care what it was. Didn't I always have a book with me? Always. And then when I got my iPad, my first tablet, baby, now I can take the books on the go. Baby, please. I'm always going to have some books. Always. I'm always reading something. I always want to know. Yep, even starting a business. Come on. It was a real thing. I'm trying to tell y'all. So understand. That's how he plays on my, yes, rejection. So God had to show me they not rejecting you as a person, CERCA. Matter of fact, the words that I just had you speak to them about the dream, about the feeling you're having, those are not your words either. Because why would I know what's getting ready to come to your house unless God showed me? How would I even know that? And most of these people are not even in the state where I'm at. So if I call you and say, hey, I had a dream, this, that, and the other, I don't know what's going on in your life because I ain't talked to you. This ain't nothing that I done talked to somebody and they told me, so I tried to call you and act like I had a dream. Nope, it's coming straight from the dream world. That's where it's at. I felt that rejection spirit yesterday. I turned my phone off. Listen. So it has sucked. And I'm be honest, since I was probably about 5 or 6, because I would tell people stuff and they never believed me. They never, okay, prime example. Let's just do this here and be honest. Even though y'all say y'all believe me or whatever, did y'all think that all of the things that we talked about in 2022 was really going to be here this fast? With the food, with the water, with all of the things that God has allowed us to talk about. 2 years ago, even though y'all believe me, okay, you did. No, you didn't. Maybe I thought somebody came in here and told me 10 to 15 years maybe, but not right now. No, I thought we had more time. No, not this fast, but I believed you. You did. I had doubts, but I believed you. Not everything. No, not this fast. Right. So imagine me coming to you and saying, hey, you need to be aware of this thing. I was 50-50 at first, but I still got all the stuff. Come on. You believe from day one. Okay. Stuff was just happening back to back. We have food shortage at our pantries in New Jersey now. For the last month, they've been empty. But it's all came to pass. You heard that? I said, where you gonna get your food from when the pantries ain't got no food? How many times have we talked about that? I said, I'm in the food line at the food bank right now. Come on. Come on. And it's spoiled. Did we talk about that? You said my mind said listen, so I listened, and now I'm ready. Come on. First of all, it was the stuff that they said it wasn't real. We were seeing, and that's all. Then all the other stuff. That part. Following WOIU instructions, I've been able to stock up from different sources and loving it. All the fruits be spoiling so fast now. Yep. Yeah, the pantry last few times have been spoiled. Isn't that interesting? So think about the people that subsidize all of their food. Listen, this the thing. It's crazy how God, but it ain't my flowers though, sis. This the thing, right? God really do want us to be okay. He ain't gonna force you though. He ain't gonna make you go do nothing. He ain't gonna make you, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, okay, who gonna be honest and say you never used to go to the food bank maybe until you came here? Maybe you said I'll leave that for people that really need it, not knowing you was one of them. Me. I knew it was a game time when I saw the water situation. You, me, 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 me. Can I ask you a question? You said my exact words. Oh, Miss Duncan. A hurricane is supposed to hit Louisiana this week, but because of this class, I'm ready. I saw y'all Texas and them supposed to be getting some more stuff. I saw that. Definitely me. I was afraid. Yes, I definitely said leave it for someone else more in need. Didn't know you was in need. Not as fast as it happened. I did feel guilty for taking food from the pantry. Do you feel? I went when I needed it, but I go out of town now. That part was watching the show Ruth the Governor. And said to get them to surrender. They said they'll starve them. Yeah. You remember I said the easiest way to control people is with what? What's the easiest way to control people? Food. Food. No, food. You can get a person. If a person ain't ate, they'll lick the middle of your toes for a piece of bread, for a cracker. More than money, you can control a person with food. It's okay. Food and water. You can control a person more with food and water than you can money. I'm trying to tell you. Because what good is money going to do if you ain't got no food to buy? But food? CERCA, I just said that to my cousin this morning. She said she didn't want to go because of her income. I told her to go and use that money for her survival stuff because they just started believing. I'm trying to tell, because you can't eat no money. Especially if you have kids. Yep. Me, bring me to a taco, see what I do. I'm just playing y'all. You know what? Kinda. Listen. You said me, bring me a taco, and I don't know. I don't know what I do. Well, you know, chicken and potatoes, you know, that do something for me. So I see what you're saying there. I see. You said you might have to do a little strange thing for a wang, huh? Not change, a wang. You did a little strange thing for a wang? Oh, okay. Got it. The eggs recall. Circle back to us. Did y'all see y'all liquor? Y'all see y'all, hey, y'all see y'all liquor? It's a recall on y'all liquor too. Pink Whitney, your liquor. Some good liquors too. It's got feces in it and something else. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Found out last night. I said, oh, I need to tell that. I thought y'all probably would already have known, but hold on. Mm-mm-mm.
Hey y'all, I just got off work and I'm at home, just got out the shower. Just looked at the news and literally just turned on my TV and looked at the news. And they're saying something about a recall on like alcohol. It's only like 3 different brands. Hold on, let me find out which one it is. They saying Don Julio, Patron, Technoport, and Pink Whitney. I was about to say Whitney Houston, that's it. But Pink Whitney is all on recall. Something about something with fecal matter swimming in each of the bottles. I don't know, but y'all need to stay careful. Y'all need to stay woke. It seems like y'all won't be getting drunk for a while, ain't it? I don't know what's that about. Look at you call. Something about something with fecal matter swimming in each of the bottles. I don't know. Then something about a recall on like alcohol. It's only like 3 different brands. Hold on, let me find out which one it is. They saying Don Julio, Patron, Technoport, and Pink Whitney. I was about to say Whitney Houston, that's it. But Pink Whitney
And
is
you
all
said
on
people been
recall.
tearing the Taylor
Something
Port and
about
Don
something
Julio
with
up.
fecal matter swimming in each of the bottles. I don't
Fecal
know.
matter in the
Stay
bottles.
careful. Y'all need to
Don Julio, Pink Whitney, and the other one. I reposted it, but I know they're not showing you. And Patron. Yep, and Patron. They said it's fecal matter in the bottles. I said, not that they serving y'all. I can't. I want to say. I was gonna say it, but a itty shot. They was giving y'all itty shots. A it shot. Listen, boo boo juice. Yeah, let me get an itty shot, please. Listen, SS. Listen here. I guess you do eat the groceries. You just didn't know you was drinking it. A itty shot. Sorry, y'all. But you know what? Can I tell you something? When I was getting my water earlier, it said it's fecal matter in the bottles. That's what they were serving y'all. Itty shots. Moving on. This is why God tell you to pray over everything you eat and drink. This is why you supposed to pray over every bottle of water. Over every now I see why my grandma then wouldn't let us eat or drink nothing without praying over. I don't care if it was a piece of candy. We had to pray before we ate it. We could not eat nothing, put nothing in our mouth without saying a quick prayer. Nothing. Candy, cracker, nothing. Juice. You had to drink. You had to pray before every single thing that you ate or drank. And I still do it. Now, not every single time, but I do it. I pray pretty much over everything. Candy, because look, people like, you praying over candy? They just had a candy recall. And it was deadly, whatever they was with Palmer's. You said God kissed the devil, missed something. So, corn, meat, eggs, milk, potatoes, everything. Nasty. Excuse me. You better pray before you eat or drink anything. Before you pray over your baby's food. I know. This the thing though. God told us all. Did he not tell us the food was gonna be bad? He told us the food was gonna be bad, y'all.
It seems like y'all won't be getting drunk.
All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to. All right, y'all. I couldn't figure out how to flip it because I'm really not, I don't really be on live like that or whatever. But this is the thing, right? So this is my dehydrator. It's a 10 tray.
Kissing for me.
Right? If I open this, you can kind of see there's all these different trays in there. And it's kind of stained up. But this is also a dehydrator right here. And I do my fruits and vegetables in this. And then I do a lot of my meat and stuff in this one. But it can dehydrate 10 pounds of food at a time. So you got to think 10 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of carrots, or whatever it is that you're doing. These allow me to, make it not stick. But I want to show you guys this. So this is the trays that I use to dehydrate milk, butter, or any type of liquid. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is gonna come in handy, y'all, because there's not a lot of food in the store. So I want to show y'all some of the stuff that
That's the stuff that I did.
You can use this.
Wow. Yeah. So with that, I've been on it trying to tell y'all what was coming because God told me it wasn't gonna be no food or the food wasn't gonna be no good.
End result. So we got that ground up meat, right? And I keep a scale so I can weigh it out and see how much it is. It's about 20 ounces, give or take. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to show y'all how to grind y'all meat and save about a good $100 or $200 on your
I think mine is 1,000 watts. I've been trying to help y'all keep money in y'all pockets since I met y'all. Didn't I was trying to help y'all save all your listen, since I've been here, I said it ain't about what you spend, it's about how much you can keep in your pocket, baby, and still have what you need. That's the scare. See, I could be able to tell you if I could open this and didn't think everything was gonna fall on me, but I think it's 1,000 watts. It might be more than that. Since the beginning. And I wasn't asking for no money, for no classes, or nothing. Nothing. Everything that I do here is free. Except for like when y'all had to pay for the your shipping and your book. But that was all money to be donated back into I didn't benefit. That went back so that we can have some more money to do what we do. Yeah, it's a real thing. So I'm about to go. We've been on here 3 hours not talking about nothing. We talked about a lot and nothing at all. 3 hours, going on 4. I gotta get up and go do my stuff. I gotta wash my dishes and make me something to eat. And so then there's that. Yeah. I love y'all and I hope y'all have a great day. And again, I just got on here to tell y'all thank you for everybody that participated in our class last night and all of our classes and in everything that we do here at this school. I appreciate y'all. You hear me? We could not do what we do here without everybody. Whether it be you telling your testimony, whether it be you helping somebody, or whatever else it is. Like, I'm grateful for what we do here. And I'm happy that people come here and they get healing, they get help, all of those things. And hair advice, food advice, whatever. All kind of stuff you get here. And that makes me happy. Because most things on the internet take away from you. It's funny that That's all the brown liquor. Yep. Yep. You already know they trying to get rid of folks. It's a real thing. Thank you, sissy. Yeah, I love y'all. Love y'all too. I might get back on later. I don't know for sure. I watch you almost every day for 5 minutes because I love your personality. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said the Holy Spirit always guides me to your lives. Well, as long as you learn something over here. And sometimes it's not biblical stuff. Sometimes it's just life stuff. And life stuff, is valuable too. Yeah. I love y'all. See y'all later.